Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today is May 11th, 2025, and we have a very busy week this week. Acting, script writing, hosting, streaming, giveaways, postcard writing, and doing the next page of my coloring book, and trying to sleep all at the same time. But you know what? I am grateful, I am happy, I am here, and I am present because I want to take you all along this entire week as a content creator on how I manage my schedule day to day through Notion, through Procreate, through Premiere Pro, all the fun things that kind of you all don't get to see behind the scenes. But with these vlogs, you kind of can, which is something I want to do a lot more of. More behind the scenes of what it's like to be a content creator full time. But last week we started our charity fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We ended up raising over $6,000 in 6 days, and we still have so many days and weeks before the end of the month. My goal is to reach $7,500, and we're not that far away from hitting that goal. So less than like $1,300 away from hitting it. So if you ever want to donate and support St. Jude, I will put my charity link down below in the description. So in today's agenda, there's a few things on my list that I want to accomplish today. Finish editing and upload my last week's vlog for today. Work on my Twitch schedule Monday through Saturday, and then possibly reading up until 50% of my book. It is called Don't Let Her Stay by Nicola Sanders. Check it out, it's on Kindle. I love it, and it's getting very, very good. But I'm gonna go ahead and plan out my Twitch schedule so I can get that done because it's not gonna take me that long, and then we're gonna do some editing. Also, elephant in the room, by the way, my finger is bandaged up. You know why? I tried to make something last night, the mug broke and then sliced my finger. So I had to go to urgent care and get it fixed. And so now my little finger is kind of injured, but it is getting healed. And they say in the next 24 hours, things will be better and I can finally wash my hands and I'll be back to normal with my day-to-day stuff. So if you see this thing, you know why. Oh, are they together?
But it's only one of them. They're not two.
Oh. Yeah, I was like, who is who?
That's the closest I've seen them together, but one is always turned.
Oh, yeah.
So you can find people, it's like your, what do you call it, doppelganger?
Yeah, doppelganger.
Somebody in the world looks pretty close, and if you angle it just right,
It could be your twin. You know what I just realized is that I'm not a morning person at all. It is currently 10:23 a.m. right now. I woke up an hour ago and I still wanted to sleep. My alarm went off at 8, turned that off, slept a little bit more, and then I woke up, it was 9 o'clock. Randy Joe's at dog school, my mom's out, my dad's working downstairs, and now I'm just getting started with my day. But I will say, yesterday was Mother's Day. It was a very nice chill day with me and my mom and my dad. We all just kind of hung out in the living room, made some good food, watched some TV, and then the TV watched us. So it was relatively a good day. I think we actually watched the season finale of Tracker, which I personally haven't watched the show since the very first episode last year when the Super Bowl was happening. I think that's when the first episode happened. I don't know what season they're on. All I know, it was the season finale of Tracker. It might have been season 2. I don't know. Either way, it was a great episode. It led into some really good things that left us off on a cliffhanger, which I don't love, because especially when there's a cliffhanger and then we find out it gets canceled, I'm like, no, we're not doing that today. No. I also found that the TV show Found got canceled, and I'm like, it was just getting very good after season 2. Give me a season 3. But regardless, it is 10:24 a.m. I made some breakfast. I've got some nice blackberries. I've got some eggs and some sausage. And I also got some lovely tea because I'm more of a tea drinker. I don't drink coffee. I drink tea and water. That's what I live off of. And sometimes orange juice. But I think I'm going to definitely spend some time down here and probably just watch some Stranger Things and maybe even read my book. But I do need to get some stuff done upstairs, some admin work, because I have a lot of projects that I want to do that are not finalized, and I want to make sure that all of the things are marked off in the right direction. So I'm just gonna have a nice chill morning, eat some breakfast, and probably go upstairs. I'm not going out today. It's supposed to rain, and I think that's maybe why I'm so sleepy. Whenever it rains, I get so tired and I don't want to do anything. Honestly, if you can relate, let me know. But either way, I'm gonna eat some food, drink some tea, and then I'm going to finish this coloring page on my iPad for my second coloring book, because I wanna get some progress, and it's been a couple of months.
It's right here, it's sitting right here. It's so dingy. So I'm gonna bring in the new one. It was on sale. It was from the same place, Rose USA. I love that place. And from the same collection, the Arvin Alano collection. I love it. Kitties are sleeping on the bed. What are you sniffing? What are you sniffing? What we are gonna do is ignore the laundry. Ryan really likes to sleep on them because they're like the most comfortable pillows ever. Like I also post for them sometimes. Some of them are like scorched, as we call it. We'll have the new ones, and then red covers are being cycled out, but the inners are being combined into the cream, and then the new brown ones are filled.
So it's still gloomy outside, but that will not stop me from getting my work done. It is 1 p.m. at the moment. I'm at my desk, looking at my Notion calendar, trying to figure out what I need to do for this week and what meetings and scheduling I have to do, because I want to make sure I post a video once a week on this channel. Also start recording some more shorts and long form content for my main gaming channel, Spring Sims, streaming, acting classes, and trying to have a level head of maintaining my personal life with my parents and my dog, make sure that they're happy and healthy, little things like that. But there are also huge things too. But I thought it'd be a good idea, since this is kind of like a week in my life type of vlog of as a content creator, I thought it'd be really cool to show what my calendar looks like day to day in terms of what I do on a daily basis. I think so. Plus, I also want to show you how I use Notion calendar from my point of view, because using Notion Calendar is different for everyone else. I have several emails that are all managed and merged into one Notion calendar so I can see everything, which is very helpful. But I'm going to show you the content creation side and also the acting side on how I do that scheduling stuff. So let me do that and we can get started. So now that we're sitting at my desk, we have a different audio setup, a different camera quality, better lighting. I'm using the Canon EOS Rebel SL2 and a Logitech microphone with my Elgato key lights. This is what my normal setup looks like on Twitch and also in YouTube videos. So if you don't watch those two platforms, you probably are like thinking, what is this mess? But regardless, we're at my desk and this is what my Notion calendar looks like from a weekly standpoint of what I usually see day to day. But I also sometimes look at my calendar at a monthly view. Now this looks a little bit hectically crazy because there's so many things on this calendar that are already scheduled and timed. Now, the fun thing about Notion Calendar that I really love is that I have 5 different emails and I have a lot of meetings that I tend to do that are scheduled on different platforms, but all go to like 1 or 2 different type of emails. But the good thing is that you can integrate all of your emails that you have into Notion Calendar. So whatever gets scheduled through like Zoom or Google Meet or Microsoft Workspace or even Slack, and you get like a calendar invite that goes to a certain email that's integrated into Notion Calendar, it'll show up here. So it's so helpful that way. If you've never used Notion Calendar, you should definitely use it. And what I really love is that you can color coordinate all of your events or whatever to your preference. And if you have regular Notion, whatever you have in that calendar will also show up into here. So let's say, for example, you are a YouTuber and also a Twitch streamer, but you have 2 separate calendars like I do, a YouTube calendar and a Twitch calendar. And normally what I usually do is like, if I have a YouTube thing that I need to do for like YouTube meetings or recording content or scheduling content will appear on here. And also Twitch stuff will also show up into here, but I always have it color coordinated so I know which is which so I don't get a little bit too confused. Now, I don't have any YouTube content like scheduled for this week to go up because I haven't really thought about that just yet, minus a bunch of shorts and vlogging content. But I will say I am very pleased on how it looks right now because it doesn't look too crazy. It might look overwhelming to you, but trust me, it's all good, especially up here. But you can definitely see that I have scheduled out some time for vlogging for today, and I will also schedule some time throughout the week. Not really sure what time because I have a bunch of streams, sometimes double streams and meetings here and there that I have to do that require me to sit or go somewhere. But if I'm going somewhere, I will, of course, vlog and take you all with me. But for today, it's kind of like a sit down mundane type of day. But you can see everything in blue are all Twitch stream related stuff. In gray right here is like personal fun things. Like my writing workshop is 10 weeks and this week is week 3, but I have it in gray just for now. Vlogging, I haven't decided what, what kind of color I want to keep it, but I might keep it yellow just for the sake of I love yellow. And things in like dark purple are meetings or like acting things. Actually, dark purple are acting related stuff. And then more of like a lilac purple, not my color, is set for meetings. So I have a dev intro meeting with the Sims team because on Thursday, I will be doing the kit developer live stream of reviewing and deep diving with the devs on the restoration workshop, kitchen clutter, and golden years kits that we got in the Sims 4 on May the 1st. And those are like Zoom meetings, but they're all like lilac purple. But I'm looking at this calendar and there's a few things that I want to schedule and kind of just show you all how I do it really. Either Thursday or Friday, I'm not too sure, that I need to schedule a meeting with my management because Forbes 30 Under 30 have put out applications for 2026. I believe it was like either Sunday or like Saturday. I'm not too sure what day it was, but I saw it and I'm like, I have to apply because this is literally my last year that I can apply. Next year, I can't do it. You have to be under 30 to make the list. Now, you can't pay to be on the list, you can't bribe, you can't do anything other than like apply and make sure you're authentically representing yourself in the right way to nominate yourself, or have someone that you know that, or your company to nominate you for Forbes 30 under 30. But I think I want to schedule the meeting either for like Friday because I have the most free time that week and it makes a lot of sense. So I need to email them, but I'm going to probably schedule that time at like 9 a.m., which is 10 o'clock their time. I feel like maybe 9 to 11 is what I kind of want to like give like that window meeting time. There isn't a thing that I do want to do is learn a new skill, but I think I might wait and do that. Oh, I forgot. I have something on Thursday, every single Thursday from, I believe it's like from 2:30 to 3:15. Oh my gosh. Okay. So from 2:30 to 3:15, I have piano and voice lessons every Thursday during that time for whenever I want to end it. But so it's going to be for the rest of my life, basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat this and have this repeat every single week on Thursday from 2:30 to 3:15. And I will make this for my personal calendar. I might just make it a red, honestly, for all the events for now until I figure out what color I want to make it. But piano and voice lessons every single Thursday, writing workshops every Saturday for the next 10 weeks. And I don't know if there's anything else in here that I want to do. But for now, since it is currently, I think 1:39, 1:40, I'm going to spend that time to most likely edit and then respond to my management to schedule that meeting for Friday. And yeah. Hey everyone, it's the next day. It is currently Tuesday right now, and I have a meeting in like 5 minutes with the Sims team to kind of go over all the questions and just other things in general for Thursday's live stream. Because if you haven't heard, I will be hosting the Sims Kit Developer live stream on their official Twitch channel. And by the time you watch this vlog, the stream will already be over, but I will link it down below in the description in case you haven't seen it. But I personally have never done a hosting thing like this before. I've done hosting in person, but never like virtually at this larger scale, because the Sims community is all over the world and it's very large and I never know what to expect. I just hope that things will be great and wonderful and I'll see a lot of familiar names in chat. And these streams are not really that long anyway, but I am very happy and appreciative that I got this opportunity to do something like this. And I hope I get a chance to do it more often, because any excuse to yap, I'm like, yes, sign me up right now. Yapping and The Sims are like the two things I am very good at. I may not make any sense, but sometimes it works very well. But at the moment, I am currently prepping for the Thursday stream. I'm making some Sims, and also I'm going to probably do like a build or two only with the kits, so that way I know what to have on the gallery in case anybody wants to download like my builds or the sim that I am making. But as of right now, I'm currently making a sim only using base game and the Golden Years kit. So that way I'm like extra prepared to showcase the sim and all the outfits. And I'll be making a build with the Restoration Workshop kit and the Kitchen Clutter kit. So that way, one, I am fully prepared and they're uploaded to the gallery so you all can download them if you want to. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready for this meeting, and I shall be back in 30-ish or so minutes. But today I will be your host for today, and we will be doing a little deep dive on the 3 most recent kits that we got in The Sims 4: Restoration Workshop, Golden Years, and Kitchen Clutter. And we actually have the developers on call, Steven, who is actually the art director, and Colin, one of the producers on the kits.